I need to tell you something that will shatter the lie you've been believing. You didn't miss your moment. That opportunity you think slipped through your fingers, that door you believe closed forever, that chance you're convinced you lost because you hesitated, it's not over. You didn't miss it. Stop torturing yourself with that narrative, because it's simply not true. I know what you've been telling yourself in the quiet hours when no one else is listening. I hear the accusations you level against yourself, the regret that consumes you, the endless replay of that decision you wish you could take back. You've convinced yourself that your entire life would be different right now if you had just said yes instead of no, moved instead of stayed, spoken instead of remained silent, acted instead of hesitated. You've been carrying this weight of missed opportunity like a chain around your neck. Every time you see someone succeeding in an area you think you could have excelled in, the chain gets heavier. Every time you encounter someone walking through a door similar to the one you think you missed, the weight increases. Every time you're reminded of that moment, that decision, that hesitation, you sink a little deeper into regret. But I'm speaking directly to that regret right now. I'm addressing that lie that has taken root in your mind and grown into a stronghold that's keeping you bound to a past you cannot change, while blinding you to a present full of possibility. You didn't miss your moment because I don't operate on a one-chance-only system. Subscribe now, because understanding this truth will free you from years of self-imposed prison and release you into the future I've been preparing. Let me explain something about how I work that will change your entire perspective. Human systems operate on rigid timelines and unforgiving deadlines. Miss your flight, and the plane leaves without you. Miss your interview, and someone else gets the position. Miss your deadline, and you face penalties. The world you live in has trained you to believe that timing is everything, and missing your moment means losing your opportunity permanently. But I am not a human system. I am not a corporation with inflexible policies. I am not an institution with rigid requirements. I am your father, and I understand my children in ways the world never could. I understand that you're learning, growing, developing, and sometimes that process includes fear, hesitation, mistakes, and what you perceive as missed opportunities. When you hesitated on that decision, I saw it. When you said no because fear was louder than faith, I understood why. When you let that opportunity pass because you didn't feel ready, I knew what you were feeling. And here's what you need to understand. I didn't respond to your hesitation with punishment. I responded with adjustment. I didn't react to your fear with abandonment. I responded with accommodation. I didn't answer your no with a permanent closed door. I answered with a recalibrated path. You think you derailed my plan for your life. But my plans are not so fragile that one moment of hesitation can destroy them forever. My plans are not so rigid that one fearful decision can dismantle them completely. My plans account for your humanity. They include contingencies for your fears. They make room for your learning curve. That moment you think you missed was not your only moment. It was one opportunity in a series of opportunities I have planned for you. Yes, you could have stepped into something then. But because you didn't, I didn't just give up on you and move on to someone else. I adjusted the timeline. I refined the opportunity. I prepared a different approach that still leads to the same destination I've always had in mind for you. You're looking at that closed door and seeing finality, but I'm looking at the 10 other doors I'm currently preparing to open for you. Doors that lead to the same place that first door would have taken you, or perhaps somewhere even better. You're seeing a missed opportunity, and concluding your destiny is derailed. But I'm seeing a refined version of that opportunity that I'm crafting specifically for who you're becoming, not just who you were. Here's what you don't understand about divine timing. It's not about you executing perfect decisions at perfect moments through your own flawless navigation. It's about me bringing the right opportunities at the right time, regardless of your imperfect journey. My timing accounts for your mistakes. My plans include room for your missteps. My purposes make allowances for your process. When you said no because you were afraid, I didn't punish you by never asking again. I went to work on your fear. While you thought you were missing your moment, I was using that time to strengthen you, mature you, prepare you so that when the opportunity came around again in a different form, through a different avenue, at a different time, you'd be ready. Not just ready circumstantially, but ready in character, ready in faith, ready in courage. You think that job you didn't apply for was your only chance at career advancement. But I see the position I'm creating that didn't exist when that first job was posted. A role that's specifically designed for your unique combination of skills, experiences, and passions. You believe that business idea you didn't pursue was your sole shot at entrepreneurship. But I see the refined version of that concept I'm developing in you that will be more sustainable, more impactful, more aligned with your true calling. That relationship you didn't pursue because insecurity convinced you that you weren't enough. I see the person I'm preparing who is better suited for who you're becoming, not who you were. That investment opportunity you missed because fear told you it was too risky. I see the better opportunity coming that carries less risk and more reward. That move you didn't make because anxiety kept you frozen. I see the better location, better timing, better circumstances I'm arranging. I waste nothing, not even the seasons you consider wasted. That time you spent in hesitation wasn't wasted time. It was preparation time. While you thought you were missing your moment, you were actually building capacity for a bigger moment. While you believed you were losing ground, you were gaining wisdom. While you assumed you were falling behind, you were being positioned ahead. Every experience you've had since that moment you think you missed has been shaping you. The job you took because the one you wanted wasn't available taught you skills you're going to need. The relationship that didn't work out protected you from complications you couldn't see. The city you stayed in when you wanted to move connected you with people who will be crucial to your future. Nothing has been wasted. Everything has been working together for your good. The lessons you learned in the waiting are invaluable. The character developed in the delay is essential. The perspective gained in the process is critical. All of it matters. All of it counts. All of it is preparing you for what's coming next. You're not behind. You're not late. You're not disqualified. You're exactly where you need to be, having learned exactly what you needed to learn, becoming exactly who you need to be for what I'm about to do. You're viewing your life through the narrow lens of that one moment and drawing sweeping conclusions about your entire future based on that single decision. But I'm viewing your life through the comprehensive lens of your complete story, from beginning to end. And I'm telling you that one moment, one decision, one hesitation does not define your destiny or determine your outcome. The enemy wants you to believe you missed your moment, because if he can convince you of that lie, he can keep you imprisoned in regret instead of moving forward in faith, imprisoned in the past instead of engaging with the present. Imprisoned in mourning what you think you lost, instead of reaching for what I'm offering you now. Regret is a thief. It steals your present by keeping you locked in your past. You cannot change what happened, but your obsession with what happened is preventing you from creating what can happen. Every moment you spend lamenting what you think you missed is a moment you're not present for what I'm currently offering. Every ounce of energy you invest in replaying that decision is energy you're not investing in making wise decisions today. I need you to release that moment. Let it go. Stop clutching it so tightly. Stop replaying it like a broken record. Stop using it as evidence in the case you're building against yourself. What you're calling your biggest failure, I'm calling your greatest classroom. What you're labeling as your worst mistake, I'm labeling as an essential lesson in the curriculum I designed specifically for your growth. You didn't miss your moment, but you are missing this moment by remaining stuck in that moment. Right now, as you're reading these words, I have something for you. Direction for your next step. Wisdom for your current situation. An opportunity that's available today. But you're so consumed with the opportunity you think you lost yesterday that you're completely blind to what I'm trying to give you today. That door you think I slammed shut permanently, I closed temporarily. Not as punishment, but as protection. Not to exclude you, but to prepare you. You weren't ready for what was on the other side of that door. Not because you were inadequate, but because you hadn't yet developed what you needed to sustain what that opportunity would bring. So I closed it, worked on you, matured you, strengthened you, and now I'm opening doors again. These may be different doors. They may look different than you expected. They may come at different times than you anticipated. But they lead where I've always been taking you. They connect to the destiny I established for you before you were born. They align with the plans I've had for you all along. Your moment isn't behind you. Your moment is ahead of you. Actually, your moment is right now. This moment, this day, this season. I am the God of second chances, the God of new beginnings, the God of fresh starts, the God who makes all things new. What I'm offering you today is not a consolation prize for what you think you missed yesterday. It's actually better because it's matched to who you are today, not who you were then. You've grown since that moment you think you missed. You've learned things, developed character, gained wisdom, increased in faith. The you of today is not the you of that moment. You're stronger now, wiser now, more courageous now, more prepared now. And what I'm bringing is sized for who you've become, not who you were. You couldn't have handled what's coming now back then. The opportunity I'm preparing would have overwhelmed the person you were. But it won't overwhelm the person you've become. The blessing I'm releasing would have crushed you under its weight then. But you can carry it now. The door I'm opening would have led you into territory you weren't equipped to navigate then. But you're equipped now. So stop telling yourself you missed your moment. Start declaring that your moment is here. Stop believing you're disqualified because of past hesitation. Start believing you're qualified because of present preparation. Stop living like your best opportunity is behind you. Start living like your best is directly ahead of you. Stop mourning what you think you lost. Start celebrating what you're about to gain. Stop being paralyzed by what you didn't do. Start being mobilized by what you can do now. Stop looking backward with regret. Start looking forward with expectation. Your moment isn't in your rearview mirror. Your moment is right in front of you. And this time, When the opportunity presents itself, when the door opens, when the moment arrives, you won't hesitate like before. Because everything you've walked through since that moment you think you missed has been preparing you not to miss this moment. The fear that stopped you then has been addressed. The insecurity that held you back then has been healed. The doubt that paralyzed you then has been replaced with faith. The inadequacy you felt then has been answered with growth. You're not the same person who hesitated before. You've been through fire and came out refined. You've been through pressure and came out as a diamond. You've been through the wilderness and came out with wisdom. You've been through the valley and came out with perspective. All of it was preparation for this. This opportunity I'm bringing is matched to who you've become through everything you've experienced. You're ready now in ways you weren't ready then. You're prepared now in ways you weren't prepared then. You're positioned now in ways you weren't positioned then. This is your moment, not the one that passed. This one, right here, right now. So stop telling yourself the story of missed opportunity. Start telling yourself the story of divine timing. Stop rehearsing the narrative of regret. Start rehearsing the narrative of redemption. Stop believing the lie that you're too late. Start believing the truth that you're right on time. You didn't miss your moment. You're standing in it. And this time, you're not going to let fear steal it. You're not going to let doubt delay it. You're not going to let insecurity sabotage it. You're not going to let hesitation cost you. This time, you're stepping forward. This time, you're saying yes. This time, you're walking through the door. This time, you're seizing what I'm offering. Because this is your moment, and you're not missing it.